Flip Devils. J-Dog back and some more goddamn questions. And at the top, as always, we got 3 paid screwies. And the first one is, kind of fucking just retake this goddamn video. Granted, I was only 30 seconds in because first one's from Kyle. I read off his whole goddamn name. I shouldn't have printed the fucking thing. It says, paid question. Please just use my first name, Kyle. So, could have just left it in there, but that'd be kind of a dick mood, especially on a paid screwy. Hey, J-Dog, I used to listen to the Hellcast podcast, but just discovered your channel back in August. Oh, yeah, she got a lot of catching up, blah. Don't skimp out on that back catalog, God damn it. There's no reason. You guys know how to watch the back catalog, right? All you do is you go to the fucking user ID, the channel ID, click on it, and there's a little link in the middle. There's the one that says videos. Click on that. It'll bring all of them up. Just keep scrolling back. It's not that fucking hard. And I know guys don't watch them because there's some of the old videos, they got like 900 views and shit, but the least amount of views. Matter of fact, I will say this. I've noticed this is ever since I monetized this goddamn channel, the views per day have gone down. Either that's a hell of a coincidence, people are on goddamn Christmas break and they're not watching as much because they watch shit in the morning, or I don't know what it was, because for minimally 4 weeks straight, but I want to say even more than that, it might have been 6 to 8 weeks, there's not one single video that didn't get less than 3K views, 3,000 views in the first 24 hours from 6 a.m. to the following 6 a.m. morning. Now, not all of them are. A lot of them are getting like 2.4, 2.5, 2.6. If it's got a juicy title, especially you put the racist shit in there, it gets into threes. So I think a lot of the freeloaders dropped off because the ads, which is fucking fine, whatever. But at the same time, I find that kind of weird. I'm like, what other YouTube channel doesn't fucking have ads? And then again, just get the fucking ad blocker. Okay, that could just be a coincidence, but I definitely did fucking notice that shit. So, hey, whatever. Now I listen to the new episodes every day, as well as some back catalog on it. Hit that back catalog, brah. Usually when I'm cleaning up the house in the evening. Yep, anytime's a good day for dog watching, as far as I'm concerned. My oldest kid is Moreso. More, what the fuck is his name? What? My oldest is more so. He's put it all as typo. God damn it! More so into classic metal than the extreme stuff, but he thinks you're hilarious. He's some entertaining somebody. God damn it! Question: although I think everyone concedes that kettlebells have many benefits. Jim question. God damn it! In your opinion, is it in the cards to gain serious upper body muscle with kettlebells alone, or are they only good for getting toned up? Question mark. Ugh. I'll try to keep this quick because you said 2 key things that are a dog pet peeve. If so, what is the minimum weight kettlebell that you are recommended for a 6 foot tall, 190-pound man? And is there a YouTube channel you would recommend for this type of thing? Thanks. Yeah, Mountain Dog 1 is one of the best fucking channels out there as far as training tips or just anything on there is pretty much fucking gold. That was John Meadows, rest in peace. Channel still should be on there. As far as okay, so it's all goal oriented. Kettlebells are nothing more than tools. Full disclosure, I've never used a kettlebell in my entire life. Why? Why would I? What do they go up to? 30, 40 pounds? I need a hell of a lot more weight than that. Keep this in mind. Basic heavy pounding weight is what builds fucking muscle. With good form, full range of motion. That is half rep fucking shit. That is complete fucking idiots do that. Only kiddos and dumbasses do that. Well, my shoulders hurt. That's why your shoulders hurt, jackass. So full range of motion. The heaviest as you can go, 6 to 12 reps. How is a kettlebell 40 pounds? Like, let's say you're doing a chest press. What did you? Upper body muscle. How are you going to build, your word, serious muscle? Put it this way. So we're talking serious muscle. Look at any pro bodybuilder. I've never seen a pro, IFBB pro. I don't care about any of the fucking pussy divisions, board shorts or classic physique or that other bullshit. Open class or 212. The big boys. The man shit, brah. I've never seen one of those guys ever in today's standards, all the way back to goddamn Arnie's era, using a kettlebell. Ever. Not once, ever. What does that tell you? Those guys are the most jacked fucking people on the face of the earth. They have the most muscle and the least amount of body fat. That's the whole goddamn sports. How much muscle can you build? The maximum amount of muscle in proportion with the least amount of body fat. So, yeah, well, I don't want to look like that dog. That's not the fucking point. You're not going to anyway, so don't worry about it. Why wouldn't you do what's most efficient? They're going to do the reason they're doing it. It's not because, oh, this looks cool. They're doing it because that's the best. That is the most efficient way to get there. So, barbells, dumbbells, and certain machines. That's what you fucking need. As far as toning up, there's no such thing as toning up. Toning up means you want to see the muscle definition. That means you got to get rid of body fat. How do you do that? Diet and cardio. That's it. You will see the muscle tone. You could be a skinny ass bitch, 120 pounds, but have muscle tone. Just get all that fat off. So let's say if you're 155 pounds now, and you just got a little bit of pudge in your stomach, but you're naturally a skinny guy, just so you know, you got about 25 pounds to lose. Just so you know, if you have no visible abs whatsoever and you're skinny, you have about 25 to 30 pounds to lose to be shredded. That's about how much body fat you're carrying out. Just so you fucking know. So that would put you down to about 120 pounds. Now, granted, you're gonna be skin and bone, but your muscle would have tone. See what I'm saying? Look at Hugh Jackman in the Wolverine movies, like some of the later Wolverines, not the first one. He pretty much looks like dog shit in that. When he was actually in the later ones, when he's actually looked good, he's not big or muscular by any stretch of the definition. He's probably like 170, maybe 180 pounds max. Well, that's muscle tone. He's just got very, very lean. So you're gonna see the definition of everything. That's tone. Just get there's no exercise that does that. You gotta get the body fat off. So hope that helps you out, brah. Jesus, oh god damn, brah, you're getting a name change on this one. Jesus Tirado. Jesus, we'll call him that. What's up, J-Dog? Check out our demo. We are called Lecherous from LA. Hopefully you dig it, brah. Don't dig your first name. Just kidding, brah. I get it. But yeah, I did check it out. Lecherous. Thought it was give you pull it up with Metal Archives, get all the info, the shout out. I listened to it. Yeah, it was pretty good. It's literally that death and that war metal, but more of the death metal style. So that bestial death. It's in the vein of fucking corpse molestation, cemetery urn, beast of warlust. You can hear the blasphemy influence. It was pretty enjoyable, but again, I'm not gonna lie, it's here we go again. I mean, this again. It's that. I mean, but it was definitely. I listened the whole thing through. Wasn't very long. So what is it? 15 minutes. Let me pull this in. But let's. What the fuck did I leave off on this goddamn thing? There we go. They're from. There's two different lecherouses. One's brutal death metal. One's brutal death black. Or I mean, black death metal. Yeah, that's about what I call it. Black and bestial death metal. They got one demo. Came out this year. That's what I listened to. This band's Lecherous is spelled Lecherous. They're from California. That's zero surprise to me. It seems like California, Texas, and Mexico, and even Chile, they love this style. It seems like any of the any of you guys Hispanic or anything like that, like this satanic Hispanics. I mean, it just feels like they love that shit, and that's cool. That's their thing. And I like a little bit too, but to me, it's just this again. Um, Title Unholy Triumph over the False Messiah. It sounds like Archgoat and etc. Again, cover artwork. Yep. Blurs in with the rest. But yeah, if you're a fan of any of that stuff I'm saying, yeah, Archgoat's another one. Any of that stuff, check them out. You're probably gonna love them. Just to me, it's this again. And you got to remember too, there's certain styles that I'm not saying I want a bunch of rip-off bands, but let's say you had a bunch of Iron Maiden rip-off bands, which there are. You're going to be more apt to get away with that because that style of music is more digestible. Again, that's why I said, like guys all know, the video can't be complete without mentioning the goddamn almighty Tish, right? I talked about the clone bands. I don't want a bunch of Tishes because, again, that stuff is not that digestible in the sense that you can tell all the songs apart so easily. Why do I need another 10 bands that sound like that? That's why I wasn't a big. That is the biggest reason why I'm not a big fan of the war metal. Is because I'm like, yeah, it sounds cool. It absolutely does. That's why I didn't Revenge. When I listen to Revenge or Conquer, I'm like, this sounds fucking great. The vocals are aggressive as fuck. But to me, all they needed to do was a 4-song 7-inch, 2 songs each side, fill the full 7 minutes up per side, goddammit, and just do 500 rare copies. That's it. And that's all they needed because it all blurred together. I can't tell this shit apart. If that's all they did, I'd like that's one of the greatest 7-inch, most extreme metal 7-inches ever of all time. They got like 5 albums or something. I don't need all this. That is again, same with the brutal death. So I'm not being biased. Brutal death metal. I told you by 2005, Stop Caring. Same thing. Lost the magic. Every band that sound like the Scores, that sound like the Environment, that sound like CBT, that sound like Broadacquin. That's what they were all doing. As opposed to prior to that, yeah, there were bands that sounded alike. Don't get me wrong. There's bands ripping off Suffocation shit that existed, but I'm just saying you could find. It was much easier to find bands in the same genre. Wow, this is brutal death, but they had their own sound, their own identity. This stuff, the Black and Death, Black and Beastal Death, it does sound cool. It is dark. It does fit the bill, but the image is all the same. It all sounds the same. Yeah, this again. But yeah, it had some cool breakdown parts, catchy parts. But that's why I seem harsh when I'm talking about it. I was like, because this has been done a bunch of times. And I understand maybe this is your thing, but again, since that music is not that digestible and distinguishable apart, you can't get away with a bunch of clones to where it can't be pulled off. That's my honest take. So, and even stuff like Morbid Angel and shit, there's a bunch of clones out there. That's a little easier to get away with. I'm sorry, it just is. The Dismembers and shit like that. Now, you may get tired of hearing that. You may not be a fan of that style of music. I don't even like Morbid Angel. That's fine. But if you were a fan, and like as I am, well, and why do you like Christian Angel Corpse? Because again, look, those alone, Morbid Angel, Christian, and fucking Angel Corpse, Christian, Morbid Angel, and to put another band like Flush Ties, all those bands are influenced. Well, Morbid Angel started, and all the bands are influenced by Morbid Angel, right? But none of those bands sound alike. You could easily walk in and tell them apart, and I think everybody would agree on that. See what I'm saying? Because that you could do that style of music a little more versatile. And it's same with the songs. The songs don't blur together as goddamn much. No, but yeah, I mean, it was a cool background listen. But is it something I would go out and buy? No. But I'm sure you go down to Texas, if you any of those Black and Death Fest in Texas, I'm sure they love it, brah. I'm sure they're eating that shit up for breakfast. Next last goddamn page, Scaroni, is from Bradley Jack Reynolds. Hey, J-Dog, I'm from Wellington, New Zealand. New Zealand back in the house, goddammit. And watch your videos most days. Most days? We talking about most days, brah. There's 7 days in a week. It should be all 7, goddammit. This cost me 17 NZD. What is that, New Zealand dollars? It's painful listening to you talk about doom metal. Don't listen to them, brah. No one's holding a gun to your head. You just don't understand it at all. I understand it. Here, I like some stuff. But for the most part, yeah, most of it's boring. You clearly have never heard Reverend Bizarre. Heard them and didn't like them. Candlemass Beyond the Debuts. Heard the second one. What is that? Nightwish? Night something? Yeah, it was okay. Pretty good. But I mean, that style, now, I prefer Black Sabbath. I mean, granted, that's a pretty lame answer, but I prefer Black Sabbath. But yes, I have heard them Beyond. I've heard the first two for sure, and I've heard a later one that I did think sucked. But Epicus Doomicus is all I own, all I needed. Second one, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good. And but I don't need it. And then I heard a later one, I'm like, I think they changed vocalists. I'm like, this fucking blows. Saint Vitus, not a fan at all. Pentagram, I've heard Pentagram. I don't like that jazzy bullshit. But what is it? Relentless. I did. That's a good record. I never picked it up, but I thought it was a good. Again, if you guys want to call it a doom metal record, whatever. Revelation was not a fan of that, etc. You confuse stoner doom for all doom metal. I don't confuse shit either, bro. I just told you I don't fucking like it. That's all. That's like saying I confuse country for rap because I rip on both. But no, I don't confuse them. I'm aware of the difference. Huge difference. I just don't like either. Reverend Bizarre were anti-weed. Well, I'm real proud of them. And true metal all the way. Never said they weren't true metal. I just said I don't like them, brah. I suppose you haven't heard the Circle of True Doom. Nope, nor do I want to. Why do you turn your back on true metal? Brah, I've forgotten more metal than you know. Don't question the goddamn dog. I'll metal your ass under the table. Because you can mention fucking 5 bands, all of which one I've heard. Just shit I don't care about. That's like me being like the Hem? Nah, I don't like the Hem. Why you discounting true metal, brah? It's like, well, you mentioned one band. It's like I like all these other true metal bands. So all the bands I do mention, none of them are true metal. I would highly debate that if you were going to say no. I suppose, yeah, why do you turn your back on true metal? Because it's not death metal. There's tons of black metal, heavy metal. I mentioned the doom metal stuff that I like. That first hour of 13 is fucking great. I like Acid Witch. I mean, I've talked to Sabbath, if you call it that, Proto Doom, whatever. Talked about the Priests, the Maidens. Um, Greatest metal of all time, Slayer Show No Mercy. That's not death metal last I checked, brah, brah. Everybody that knows me knows I'm the biggest Merciful Fate King Diamond fan. Again, I'll fate and diamond your ass under the table, brah, brah. So, what are you talking about? None of that shit's death metal. I don't recall King Diamond ever fucking growling. I don't recall any blast beats in that, brah, brah. True metal is all about thinking for yourself and taking self responsibility. Well, thanks for the goddamn. Let me know. Listen to Pentagram dash Sinister. Cheers. I've listened to Pentagram. Yeah. The only one I remember liking is Repentless. Is it Repentless or Relentless? I think it's Relentless. Um, but again, it's good. It's just a lot of that stuff. It just doesn't interest me that much for the most part. I mean, a lot of heavy metal don't either. I put it on like, yeah, it's good. It's just not something I want to collect. It's something I will listen to. Again, casual listen. That's what I'll do. It's a casual listen. Like, I've come to the conclusion, like, I don't need to own anything by AC/DC. Do I like AC/DC songs, though? Yeah, quite a few of them. Well over 20 songs for sure. I mean, I like the entire Back in Black album, and I like the entire Highway to Hell album. The rest, I like songs like High Voltage. Dirty Deeds is a great song. The rest of the album sucks shit, in my opinion. Um, for those about to rock, aka for those about to snore, that album pretty much fucking blows. Um, but point being is, to me, buying that stuff is not exciting. That's commercial dad rock. But do I like songs? Yeah, TNT's fucking great. I like shit. But I'm just not interested in, like, I'm not a fanatical. To me, that's not the cool shit. To me, looking at the TISH, Zombie Apocalypse, to me, that's the cool shit. Deicide's cool shit. Sarcophagal Iron and Rye, that's cool shit. Repulsion Horrified, that's cool shit. The Hem, that's cool shit. I don't know. It's just, the rest is just, it's like, Dad likes this shit. I mean, again, it is enjoyable while it's on, you know? But I mean, do I want to buy it? Do I want to own a physical format? I was like, why? Why? Like why? It's like the guy in the Walmart line fucking likes this shit. Or he would if you play it. If you play fucking Pentagram for anybody walking into Walmart, any classic dad rocker in there, but put it this way, pretty much anybody over the age of 50, they're like, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Playing the goddamn Tish, they ain't gonna like it. Why? It's too tough for their vans, bruh. Playing the Hem, they're not gonna like it. Play Last Days of Humanity, they're definitely not gonna fucking like it. That's the cool shit, man. That's the cool club. Who don't know that? Are they gonna like Panzer Division Marduk? Highly fucking unlikely. Cool club, man. That's all it is. But yes, is that stuff good music? Yeah, good music. Take it home for mom, man. Nice safe shit. Grandma will probably dig it too. It's not that interesting. If you don't like the goddamn take, do your own goddamn channel. Give your takes. Guess who won't be listening? This guy, because I don't care what a stranger thinks. Keep on watching, though, brah, brah, and send in them paid skis, too. Those are the dog's fave, goddammit. This is goddamn order question, looks like. We got time for one or two more. Ben Hebelwaite. Dear J-Dog, thanks for the good professional lessons on death metal. Take notes, Bradley, on the YouTube channel. Here's my order question. Will you please release cassette editions of Christian's material? I love the picture this, but want to hear it on magnetic tape. Thank you. Yeah, we are doing them on cassettes, bro. We're doing them on cassettes and CD out in this coming year. I think around summertime, if I'm not mistaken, is what on the schedule. Something like that, but this year for sure. So, your dream has come true, goddammit. We are doing them. Benjamin West. Cool to see Hell's Headbangers is on YouTube now. Been on there for 2 years, brah. Watch that back catalog. Just a question for the channel. Are there any thrash records heavier than Demolition Hammer, Epidemic of Violence? I'd love to hear them. Cheers, dog. I mean, when you say that, you got to define what do you consider fucking heavy? What defines heavy? Because there's a whole goddamn thing. When I think Demolition Hammer, I don't think heavy, personally. I'm not saying it's not heavy, but it's at the same time, it's not heavy. And what do I mean by that? Because again, when you compare it to the goddamn Zombie Apocalypse, that's not, what the fuck? This isn't heavy. Compared to Recon Putrefaction, what the fuck? This isn't heavy. Compared it to Mortal Throne of the Nazarene, I want to Golgotha, Rochevore. I mean, it's like this is not heavy. Demolition Hammer. You can argue Demolition Hammer is better than those bands, that they're more jamming, that they rock their socks off. You can argue that, but heavy, um, I don't really consider it heavy. So, having said that, you go by how you define it. But as far as the way I'm going to take the question, because I consider Demolition Hammer as a thrash band that has fucking sack, not the party thrash, not the pussy thrash. So what's some other goddamn thrash metal with fucking sack? Ones I've always mentioned, Blood Feast, especially that Kill for Pleasure LP, Face Fade EP, fucking mandatory my goddamn book. Sacrifice, Torment, and Fire. Uh, all the early Razor shit, to be honest with you. That's definitely got fucking sacked for fucking days as far as I'm concerned. Um, Morbid Saint, not this comeback shit. Granted, I haven't heard it, but I can't imagine it's awesome. But that debut album is fucking great. Atomica from Chile. Atomica, that shit, that's okay. There you go. That I would say that is heavier than fucking. Just got more punch of riffs than Demolition Hammer. Now, don't be wrong. I probably like Demolition Hammer a little bit more. Not that crappy ass Time Bomb album, but those first two, Tortured Existence and Epidemic Violence. Um, but that first Atomica too, first album only, self-titled. The rest of that shit pretty much sucked ass. But that's some thrash with sack, brah. Is Atomica. Hell's might even have some in stock too. Check the goddamn site. I think we might actually. That's a definite. That's a thrash goddamn must, and smokes the fucking whip of death. And 90% of the Craptalica fucking catalog, and all that later fucking anything south of heaven above. As far as I'm concerned, goddamn Atomica smokes all that bullshit too. Do I even need to mention all those bad Anthrax albums? The first three are fucking great, but outside of that, I mean, fourth one's okay, and then it's beyond fucking questionable after that. Atomica definitely smokes it. Atomica ain't the big four, though. So, your crappy goddamn big four, it's a hell of a lot fucking better than that. So, if you don't know those, I would get familiar with those. If you like the goddamn Demolition Hammer, as far as I'm concerned. Comes with sunshine, but the guy might get in the morning. Later, goddamn it.